You know what's crazy is a lot of stuff people don't approach it because it seems hard, but then you realize some of the questions people ask is kind of more lazy than anything. I'm not mad though, because without your laziness, I don't have a job. What I realized today is how beneficial the ability to pull in historical data can be. That means not only doing the job for the client, but also having ultimately the keys to all reporting, all marketing reporting, and how people look at those numbers and why they look at those numbers. Now, it's not an unheard of thing to have like KPIs, key performance indicators, that different marketing teams look at about the website itself. But then whenever you get into tracking how people are acting on the site, now you turned into somebody who's more task oriented rather than just counting the different things that are happening. Page views, sessions, stuff like that. People get caught up in that stuff, but if I have form fills or if I have purchases, that's way more valuable. But okay, how do I make it more valuable than that? I can make it so that every single form fill and purchase I can track, and I can also tell where it came from. So what ad platform, what social network, what was it, an email? Did they get there from organic search and then take this action? Through having BigQuery set up and historical data set up the way that I now know we can, I can pull in that information from years ago. And on top of that, I can compare it month over month. I can compare it for seasonality, quarter over quarter or something. I can compare this September versus last September and everything in between. So now we turn into a company that not only believes in creating faster, cleaner, usable data, now we're a company that does market research for that company. So if I'm a software company in Austin and you work with Blue Highlighted Text, not only do you understand how people are interacting with your site, but you're also understanding what are the best places that people like to interact from your site. Where they come from. Are they coming from YouTube? Are they coming from Facebook, TikTok, whatever? But then I can try to dig into old data to know what's the norm for the industry. What's the norm for us? Obviously, is the first place. That's the first stop. But the second stop would be, what's the norm for the industry? What should it be? What are we seeing and what can we assume should be happening across the board for others? So now we get into Jordan, the freelancer, to BHT as a business, and now it's BHT as a business that helps other businesses understand where they fit in the industry. That's into M&A, private equity, some really big things where you have to value a company and understand how much that company's worth based on its ability to create those same conversions that I was tracking at the very beginning. So it's a big deal. I'm excited for that.